Hello everyone, in this video we will continue with our Roblox journey. Um, so we're going to continue reading the book that we just bought for Vlad. Okay, for Vlad, that's for Vlad. And yeah, let's continue reading. Working with GUI, or this is GUI. GUI is graphical user interface. Okay, so far we only work with server side code typed with script objects, and everyone in the world sees the same thing. The next step is to start creating code that shows the person on each client information that only they can see, like their current score, quest progress, health level, and how much money they have. Information like this is displayed in what's called a graphical user interface, or GUI, like the one shown in the left in figure 11.1. So nice, right? I can read while playing. Okay, so with GUIs, um, you can only create on-screen buttons that allow you to build out things like shops. Okay, let's repeat because I'm playing while reading. Okay, with GUIs, you can only create on-screen buttons that allow you to build out things like shops. Okay, so with GUIs, you can only build out buttons that allow you to build out things like shops. Okay, the majority of GUI items that can only be seen by the local client should be placed in the starter GUI. Right, where's the starter GUI? Oh, starter GUI, starter GUI. So I'm not sure if it's starter GUI or GUI, but I usually read it as GUI. Okay, so the majority of items that can only be seen by the local blah 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 blah. Right. Okay. So let's create a GUI with a player's name to show you what it can look like when everyone is in the server sees information custom tailored just for them. In this, try it yourself. You create a GUI with the player's name. In the Explorer, select Starter GUI. So this Starter GUI, okay, I think let's just stop playing and then let's begin. Oops, we've accidentally closed everything. Roblox Studio. And the Explorer Starter GUI, insert a new screen GUI. This will be the core container for any buttons and labels you want to create. Alright, so let's go to Starter GUI, and then we're going to enter a new screen GUI. Alright, screen GUI. Okay, inside of screen GUI, add a text label, and the screen GUI you will inside is text label. Alright, so text label. Rename the text label player name. Alright, so where is the rename the text label? Where is the text label? Text label, or maybe just here straight text player name. Right. Okay, to learn about customizing the appearance and placements of screen GUIs, check out the companion book Roblox Game Development in 24 Hours on, or look up Intro to Screen GUIs on the Developer Hub. Alright, so let's see. You use a local script instead of the normal script object. The script object is for server-side coding. With with the screen GUI selected, insert a new local script. Okay, so local script. Create a variable for the players. Okay, so local players game get service players. All right, so local screen GUI equals script dot parent. So the parent of our script, this script, the local script, is the screen GUI. Is this screen GUI, which we put on a variable for now, or yeah, it's in a local, it's in a variable for now. Okay, so text label is equals to screen GUI dot player name. So screen GUI, why is this in a local? Okay, get the player local player and local script. This can easily be done with players local player dot local player. So local player is equals to players dot local player. Okay. Set the text label text property to the name of the local player. Right. So the text label dot text is equals to local player dot name. So here we are going to get the player name, put it on the text label. Okay, so the text label is this text label. It's referring to this text label, and then the script's parent is a screen GUI. So this is the screen GUI, and then we get the screen GUI that player name, which is this one. We're going to get it as the text label, and then we put the text the player's local player, which is the local player itself, the player that you're using. Put it on a variable local player, get a name, and put it on the text of this text label. Alright, so I hope you kids understand that. Okay, so use the network simulator to test your code. You see that each person's name is displayed on screen. Alright, so we can use the test and then player 1 and player 2 here. Alright. One thing to keep in mind is that the server and the clients don't have access to the same information. There are certain folders that the client there are certain folders that the client can't access and vice versa. Here are a few examples. Workspace, server can access, client can access. Server side script, server can access, client cannot access. Server storage, server can access, client cannot access. And replicated storage, server can access, and client can access. All right, so there you go. Player 1 is in the screen GUI, and then player 2. And if we exit this one, exit this, and go to test this here, we're going to say max gold power. Yeah, there you go. Can we change the font size so that text, font styles, background, we can change the background, we can change it to green, and border color is blue. Did it change to blue? Blue. And then what else? What are the size that we can? Rich text, font. How about font? Font face. Alright, so we have a lot of font faces here. Luckiest guy. Okay, there you go. And then Yeah, you can even, if you select this one here, you can even change it through here. And then the label name, text box. Oh, no, no. Once you start selecting this, yeah, so if you select this part, you can already like put in the screen. You can design the screen. Alright, cool. So if you play this play button, there you go, max gold power. Alright. How about changing the font size? Font size. Right, so size. How about just the label? The labels size, text size. All right, there you go. All right. Play again. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, so our game is now getting prettier, and our Vlad is going to like this. So let's publish this, alright? And then see you on the next video, alright? Cool. Thanks. Bye bye.